Childhood should be a time of security and sufficiency, love and dreams and health. But for many children, childhood is defined by abuse and neglect. Without intervention, children can be scarred emotionally and physically. In the most unbearable cases, it can lead to the unthinkable. But young lives don't have to begin this way, and futures don't have to be bent and twisted and then repaired or punished. With the proper help, families can get the support they need to prevent abuse and neglect. That's our job. That's our calling. Since 1982, Family Support Network has been the catalyst for strengthening families in St. Louis City and St. Louis County. Our goal is to stop the violence before it starts.
I would totally be irate, not just angry, just irate. Things that would occur at school regarding behavior, when they know what the school rules are, when they knew what my expectations were. When I had a child, at 14 years old, I hadn't even had my 15th birthday. Our home was filled with yelling, even physical discipline at times. Now there's an honest and open environment where she can feel free to say, I made a mistake, and she knows Mom's not gonna blow her stack. I mean, now they are joking with me to the point that I have to say, cut it out, you know, when they knew previously that's a boundary we don't cross. I don't see that fear. They are becoming children again. I think that I have managed to stop the cycle of abuse.
By strengthening families and relationships, by building skills to healthy living, by providing parenting education, and connecting families to other community resources. And we do all of this cost-free to our families. Our in-home therapists are all master's level professionals who work with the whole family. We've learned that each individual and family benefits from caring, supportive professional counselors. So we go home to their homes. Our methods are simple. We visit every week, and we don't send bills.
Hi, Ellie.
We show we care by showing up.
Zach, my son, who is 13, was getting in trouble at school for being a bully. He was a verbal bully, and he would also get into fights and things like that. And so the school referred us. I was sexually abused as a child by my grandfather and by my father. And so I guess that's the start of all my trouble. Things were really escalating between Zach and myself, and it could have really ended in a bad, with him being taken away or with one of us getting physically hurt. And Ellie is able to pull things out of Zach so that he can heal his issues from the things that I've done to him and from not having a father. And Family Support Network program and Ellie, well, it's changed our lives. And Zach could have wound up, if Ellie hadn't come into our lives when she did, Zach could have wound up being expelled from school and turning to, drugs or crime, or who knows. And now he could be, now he could be president of the United States someday. I mean, you just don't know.
Our mission is to strengthen families in order to prevent child abuse and neglect.
Small amount that it costs to support a therapist for Family Support Network for 3, 6, 9 months versus what it costs after an incident of child abuse or neglect has occurred, and that child has to be institutionalized, and that is being paid for by your tax dollars as well as mine.
Whether parents are at serious risk of abusing their children or are facing parenting challenges that they find overwhelming, Family Support Network is here to help.
This time last year, I literally wanted to give up. I was in the hospital. I didn't want to go on. You know, I couldn't go on. Kids were really hectic and we went through a lot of things. So when they came in, the workers got to know the kids and helped me to understand the things that they were going through and how to better interact with them and how to better, you know, make my life easier and how to work with them on difficulties that they were having. We've learned a lot of strategies as to, you know, when we're having disagreements or when, you know, they get in trouble punishment-wise. Family Support Network saved my life. I can't say that. They really did.
There's a children's song that teaches an important lesson. If just one person believes in you deep enough and strong enough, believes in you hard enough and long enough, it stands to reason that you yourself will start to see what everybody sees in you. We teach families to believe in themselves, and like families who turn to us when they need our help, we turn to you.